Thank you for joining me this morning. Show goes live in about 3-4 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Till showtime.
How about that? 3 minutes till showtime at the Apollo. Oh, let me find this that I gotta read to you this morning. OMG. Someone sent me something, y'all, and I gotta share it with you. I am so not. Oh gosh, I can't get it there. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's on my phone. Because it's acting crazy this morning. Now I gotta just find it. Where'd I save it to? Who sent it to me, first of all? Thank you, Corona. If I could just remember who sent it to me.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Till showtime.
Oops, wrong one. 2 minutes to showtime, y'all. Okay. I really want you to hear this morning. Because it just, wow, made me think. I hope it make you think. If I can find it, view. Yeah, I found it. Let me take a picture of it just in case it decides to disappear. Going that way. And going that way.
1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute. Morning, sis. Just want to be sure you tuned in. I'm on Facebook Live, so don't say nothing crazy.
Okay, wait a minute again.
I'm on Facebook Live now. Let me take you off my speakerphone so nobody can hear you. I'm on Facebook Live now. So, 7 o'clock in about a minute.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
all right. Thanks. Bye.
2, 1. Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing. Share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution. Join me, Naima Latif, every morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, as we bring you stimulating discussions about the issues affecting our lives. If you're listening online at www.blogtalkradio.com/the-female.
Oh, yeah. This is call-in show.
Press the blue button that says follow.
Okay.
And get our daily topics every morning directly to your email and your smartphone. Hi, I'm Naima Latif, executive producer of the Female Solution Radio Show. We invite you to call in 515-605-9325 and participate in this daily think tank as we examine the challenges we face and develop solutions that restore peace and harmony. We are global transformers, changing the world from the way it is to the way it should be. We are one. Wherever we live on this earth, we are one human family. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to extend a greeting to all the members of our family, whenever and wherever you may be listening around the world. To our family in China,
Ni hao.
in India, namaste. In Japan, konnichiwa. In Korea, annyeonghaseyo. In Russia, здравствуйте. In Germany, guten Tag. In Poland, dzień dobry. In France, bonjour. In Spain, hola. In Italy, ciao. In Egypt, ahlan wa sahlan.
Rachel, hey!
Marhaba. In
Thanks for joining
Nigeria,
us this morning.
Leo. In South
Hey,
Africa,
Leo.
Salbona.
Sabuna.
In Senegal, Nangade.
Nangade.
In Kenya, Jambo.
Jambo.
In Israel, Shalom.
Shalom.
In Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia, Assalamu alaikum. Greetings, and may peace be upon you all. Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed, into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with ZeldaSpeaks for your Monday morning mindfulness session on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution, Mondays, 7:30 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit ZeldaSpeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next session of mindfulness on higher learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening.
Grand Rising. And thank you for joining us today on The Female Solution. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness on blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution. Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks. We're here to start the week off with the mindfulness stress relief session. And hopefully, forgot to open that microphone. Thank you for joining us this morning on The Female Solution. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. We're just here to start your week off with the mindfulness stress relief session and to give you some information that you will not get anywhere else. So thank you for tuning in this morning. Hey, Rachel Montgomery, if you're joining us on Facebook this morning, facebooklive.com/Zelda Speaks. And on other social media, it's Zelda Speaks as well. Some of them, Zelda Speaks to me, the number 2 in me. But happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. If today is your birthday, before we start, let us give a prayer, a silent prayer to the sick, the shut-in, and the first responders and the medical professionals who are handling this pandemic that we are experiencing, because they are the first line. If anyone is to catch anything, they are the people that their chances of contacting anything is extremely high. So we are very grateful for that. And Rachel just sent me a text. She just started a watch party. So thank you so much. If you just joined us on Facebook, you just share it too. And that way you can start a watch party, because the information that I have today, everybody needs it. Even though today's title is Coronavirus, how it affects us working at home or working at all, with radio personality Marsha Noble. I've been knowing her for years. I've been trying to get her on the show for years, and I'm so excited to have her, as well as excited to have you on the show this morning. Could not do it without you. It is Monday, March 30th. It is the last Monday of the month, and it is also the last, next to the last day that we are celebrating Women's History Month, because it is the feminine spirit that keeps us in a state of calm and other spirits that keep us in a state of chaos. Need I say more? Anyway, I would like to read to you, coming up very shortly, some information somebody sent me. I am just so sick of all the, and I know people are trying to be helpful, but it's just like message after message after message after message after message after message. It's like, okay, when is this going to stop? So that's why I was so glad to hear the show on Saturday with Mama D. And if you always go back to the archives and hear it 24/7. All of the shows are available in the archive on blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution. But Saturday show, 12 noon with Mama D, Wisdom with Mama D. If you don't hear any other show, hear that one. Hear them all. And even Friday show. Look, all the shows are good. What can I say? I'm not on them. It's just that these sisters are phenomenal. They got mother's wit. They come from a long lineage of mother wit, and I am just loving it. And it's like, baby, turn the TV off. That mess will drive you crazy. Listen to the word. Listen to where things the Creator gave us the knowledge and the know-how, planted seeds in us to tell us what it is that we need to do, what we need to know. But we're too busy looking at all this nonsense on TV that keeps us in fear. And if you go to my Blog Talk page, you'll see it on my Blog Talk page. It is the Blog Talk page that I manage for the Higher Learning Network TV show, which airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. on Channel 19, and 24/7 on the World Wide Web, higherlearningnetwork.org. So be sure and check that out. And be sure and check out our YouTube channel too, Higher Learning Network TV. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I said it right. Higher Learning Network TV show channel. And we're going to be doing an update on that too. So just keep that in mind. I forgot to mention. There's not been a lot done for the homeless. And I'm a homeless advocate for the homeless because my little brother, Douglas Robinson, was murdered by another homeless man. They were both homeless, living in Tent City, right there on Taylor and not Connect, Des Plaines, just north of Roosevelt Road, where you get on the expressway at Roosevelt Road. And that's called Tent City. It's right by the Shell gas station. And if you haven't seen the trailer, please go to YouTube and type in Doug, write this down, Doug, D-O-U-G, Doug Robinson trailer. And the name of the trailer is Homelessness Can Be Hazardous to Your Health. Did I say that right? Homelessness can be hazardous to your health. But it's Doug Robinson trailer. You see it. Mildred Tyson. I just looked at my phone, but Mildred Tyson is our Facebook mom who just made her transition yesterday morning at 5 a.m. Mildred is the mother of my lifelong girlfriend, Patricia Tyson, from high school. We went to Martin Luther King High School together. And she was a choir director and a singer and a piano player. And I'm just a little girl from the South Side, don't know nothing. I don't know how we hooked up, but we hooked up. Wonderful sister. But her mom was slowly dwindling away. And she's a nurse working full time. And she didn't want to put her in a nursing home. So she started a company called Mom's Pound Cakes, LLC. I believe I got that right. But if you Google Patricia Tyson, Mom's Pound Cakes, it'll pop up. It's on Facebook too. And she started baking these cakes as a way to have 24-hour help for her mother, live-in help. Somebody need to be there with her at all times. So she started this company, and it has done phenomenal. And it just shows you what faith can do, because they said she was supposed to be gone a long time ago, and she's been here. She's 95, okay? So I said all that to say this. Where is your faith? Is your faith in what you are hearing on the tube, on mass media, which is owned by those who want to control this universe and are doing a very good job of it, because they have us in a state of fear? And if you doubt that, then go and look at the news, anything. You'll see everybody's in fear, running to the store to get toilet tissue, like toilet tissue is not going to ever be on the planet again. I digress. I'm sorry. But anyway, I said all that to say this, that Patricia Tyson, we are mourning with you this morning for Miss Mildred. So be sure and look at that. And we're also keep in mind for those who are suffering loss due to this pandemic. And what frightens me most is the thoughts that we think, because we sit and absorb this information every day. At what point do we turn it off and start listening to the voices that are within? That's what Mama D talked about. That's what Maika talks about on Tuesday morning, who comes on the show Tuesday morning from 7 until 9. That's what Naima talks about Wednesday. That's what Gwendolyn Deloach talks about, Windy City Wendy talks about on Thursday morning. And on Friday morning, Health and Wellness with Beata, that's what she talks about. So we have got to get to a point in our lives where we say, it's time for me to listen to the still small voice in my head that tells me everything is okay. And that if I am quiet long enough and do some deep breathing, which we will do shortly, I promise you, you will begin to feel a certain way. You won't be so anxious and things of that nature. But you have got to take the time to do that. It's not going to happen on its own. You have got to schedule some time. And I mean like schedule time with yourself, where there's no one in the room. You simply get quiet and start breathing, and grab pen and paper too, because something's going to come to you, because spirit is always talking to us. We just have to be still long enough to listen. And where is my... So I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. Also, the homeless is not being, where are they getting their food from? At the Higher Learning Network, we take over food every week to them, and we know there's no ration of food. There's no ration of anything. It's just those are the thoughts that have been instilled in our minds. So I ask you to take the cans that you don't have, that you're not eating, the food that you're not eating, the food that we're wasting, put it in a bag and take it down to Tent City. And, be the person on your block who collects for Tent City. Everybody doesn't have to go down. Well, everybody can't go down because of the alarm that's being perpetrated on us today. And I'm not going to even talk about that because I don't even want to come up missing. So I'm going to keep my mouth closed. I don't want to be like Prince and Michael Jackson. Sometimes you just say some things. Even if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I'm not living in fear. I've had a wonderful life on this plane of existence. It's my time to go, and so it is. But you just have to be aware of what you're saying. Why are my glasses getting dirtier every time I clean them? Because the powers that be don't want you to know the truth. They don't. And they do everything they do. That's why TV is on 24/7. Remember back in the day, I know you're too young to notice it. But back in the day, TV used to go off at what? Midnight, and you see the lines come across the screen. Well, you don't see that anymore. TV is on 24/7, so they can continue to brainwash us. We are so heavily indoctrinated in whatever they tell us we believe in. And I said it, I'm going to leave it alone. So if you don't believe me, just see what's going on around you. There is really no need for traffic today because traffic is non-existent. I mean, it's not non-existent, but it's so slow. It's just, average travel time. So don't even bother with it. But just know that there are no delays on Metro and CTA, even though there is reduced traffic. There are no delays. They are on time, but do know that Midway has 271 cancellations and O'Hare is off the chain. So if you are flying, good luck. If you are going out and about today, excuse me, good luck with that too. And that's all I have to say. But it's 7:15. It's time for a morning meditation. And we begin that meditation with inspirational conversations. The word of the day, page a day, keeps your sanity at bay. Taking it from March 31st, even though today's the 30th. It says it's the last day of Women's Herstory Month. And yes, we've come a long way, baby. We've come from the small corners of the kitchen to corporate America to entrepreneurs. We're learning to value substantial over superficial. Let me say that again. We are learning to value substantial over superficial. What's more important, women earn their keep based on their ability, not their body parts. We are grateful to the men in our lives and ourselves for making that so. Giving honor to the women in your life who have made a contribution to your well-being. Please do so today. Call out their names and just give thanks for the ancestors who came before us, who made our way possible. Thank you, Jackie Hasselrig, for giving me the opportunity to be at the #1 station in Chicago, WGCI, when a man wouldn't let me. I'm just saying. Thank you to my mother, Katie Pitchford, my grandmother's mom, Aunt Willie, Grandma Willie. Thank you for all the ancestors. I want you to do the same today, too, because they're listening. It's in the air. We are just on a different plane, level of existence. So just let them know that you believe in them and you thank them for making the road clear for you. They might need to hear your lovely voice and your personalized fax, email, or thoughtful card. Let them know. There's nothing more special than your loved ones knowing that you really do care, especially in times like these. Inspirational Conversations with Shalom with Yisrael, aka ZeldaSpeaks, available at ZeldaSpeaks.com. And it's tax deductible, and it goes to the benefits proceed the Higher Learning Network TV show, Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1, Channel 19, in which we are opening up the doors for our children. They can be on the list for this upcoming big event that we're putting up, and putting on, I should say, and I will be posting that information on my all our social media page. And if you have children between the ages of 14 and 18, send them to higherlearningnetwork.org and send us their information, and that way we can include them on the list. So let us become still this morning. You know, every day I talk about my quiet time and how important how important it is that we have some quiet time. And I just had so much fun this weekend. I never thought I'd have so much fun being at home with my husband every day, because he's usually gone and I'm gone, and now we're both here all day. But for those who are having a challenging time, what works for me first thing in the morning is my morning meditation. I tell you, I get up, I have my tea in the morning, and I have my writing. My first love is writing. And now I am doing what I heard Iyanla Vanzant talk about, and it just blew me away. It's like, it lets me know that I am right on target, because I have a wonderful associate by the name of Rhonda Thomas. You might want to write this down. Ronsway.com. RHONSWAY. Ronsway.com. And I have been blessed with the opportunity. At one point in life, we were business partners, but she was flying all over the place, and I was working at WGCI, and I couldn't leave like that. And she has some beautiful books, coloring books for adults. Iyanla Vanzant, the guru, mother said it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm right on target. I'm right on time. So this is my coloring. I got my thing. Everything is wealth. Everything is health. Health is everything, and everything is health. Because right now there's a pandemic, and our health is crucial. So this is part of my morning meditation where I color. Should I let you want to see it? Okay, I'll let you see it. This page, this is the first page. I feel positive in every cell of my body. See, this is what we have got to embed in our consciousness. Positive thoughts. This is just one. She's got a whole 7 of them. And this is the one that I enjoy the most. Well, that's because I'm working on it. But anyway, it is so pretty. I don't want to close it back up and leave it. So I went to the dollar store and got me a frame. And after I color them all, I'm going to take this one out right now. And I'm going to put it in a frame. I don't want to tear it. I'll be real mad because this is so pretty. I'm going to be mad. I'll be a little upset at myself. But I'll do that when I'm off here. But I just wanted to share that with you. And hopefully she'll call in today because she has just a wealth of information. And when she calls in, I know she's going to call in because I told her to call in. So we can talk a little bit about how this came about because this is my favorite here. Okay, are y'all ready for this? If you don't curse, then you don't need to be looking at this, okay? I'm not about to curse, but that's what this book is about. It says, if you don't cuss, then don't buy this book. That's right. If you don't cuss, not curse, if you don't cuss, then don't buy this book. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. I cannot once in a while blow your own damn mind. And that's nice. Because I can't show you the other stuff because this is the female solution and we are on a positive vibe. But you cuss. It's the American way. And I said that, and I'm going to say more. But I think it's imperative that we find the time to do what brings us joy. And what I love about it's a coloring book for adults, and it looks like me. Don't you hate going to the store and all these coloring books? You don't see a face that looks like yours. I have never, ever, ever, ever in my life seen a coloring book that looks like me. And I'm just loving it. I'm just having a good time. And this is a family activity. The children can color too. I don't have my little pen coloring with me. My little pen, it comes with the set comes with a little box of not crayons, they're coloring pills. Oh, this is so I'm just excited, and I just hope you get excited too. But later when she calls in, I know she's gonna call in. I'm putting those vibrations out there. Rhonda Thomas, Ron's Way. You're gonna call in, right? Oh, I feel your energy. You're picking up the phone now, right? You're dialing in 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak. See, she's calling right now. I know it. I can feel it. But in the meantime, in between time, I have got to let you but hear what somebody sent me last night. I'm so tired of all these fearful messages. I'm going to read it. The subject is behold, truth, love. Let me say that again. Beyond light, truth, love. And the people stayed home and read books and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned some new ways of being, and they were still. And they listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows. And the people began to think differently. And the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed. That's by Kitty O'Meara. Peace, life, and blessings. And that was sent to me from my good friend, Rhonda Thomas of Ron's Way. That's why I love her. One of the many reasons why. Awesome sister. And the creator in the universe brought her back into my life at the right time. And I'm so grateful. And I'm sure I'm going to be watching the switchboard. Rhonda, send me a text if you're on the switchboard and let me know while we do a quick mindful meditation this morning, as we always do.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again?
Siri, I'm not talking to you this morning, sweetie. Let us become still, sit up straight, sit any way you can that's comfortable for you, because the meditation that we do this morning, the ancestors will move, think, and have their being in, through, and around us. And we want to be open and receptive to the good, to the grace that they will bestow upon us, knowing that we are at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. We give thanks as we begin to inhale deeply, sitting up straight, holding that breath for 7 seconds, 5, 7 seconds, whatever feels good to you, breathing through your nose. And as you exhale, do the same. Feet flat on the floor, whatever makes you feel good. That's how I want you to sit. But the most important thing is when you breathe in, making a long, deep breath, hold it, and exhale. So inhale deeply, hold it, and exhale. Oh, did you feel that? Just the difference that one breath made. Let's inhale again. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Wow. The signals that you are sending your body, that you are calm, relaxed, in touch, and grateful. Inhale deeply. And exhale. As you continue to inhale and exhale on your own with each breath, as you inhale, I give thanks for the power of the breath because someone somewhere is unable to breathe on their own. They may have respiratory diseases. They may have a bronchial tube in their throat. They may be on a respirator, any number of things. So that all you need to do is breathe. As you inhale, give thanks for the ancestors who came before you. Feel free to call their names out loud or not. Just simply have them in your mind. Giving thanks that they paved this road for you this morning because none of what you do alone. You do on the back of the ancestors who made this road possible, who dug in the soil with whips and chains on their backs, who dug through millions of mindsets that said they were inferior people. As we breathe in, we give thanks that we know that we are in control. No matter what they say, we have the power within us. That is why we become still and we become quiet, giving thanks as we breathe in love, light, and energy, and we breathe out fear. We release, say it out loud. I let go of fear. Fear has no room. There is no room for you, fear, in my living, in my existence. There is no room for faith and fear. So I am breathing in faith this morning. I am breathing in faith this morning. Every single breath I breathe, I am breathing in faith this morning. As I inhale deeply, and as I exhale, I release all tension, negativity, thoughts of lack, limitation, and fear. I release, let go, and let the Creator encompass my entire being from the top of my head to the tip of my feet. As I inhale deeply, I give thanks for the energy that is hovering on the top of my head, that is moving down through my face, my neck, shoulders, upper body, mid body, hips, thighs, knees, ankles, feet. Feel free to wiggle those toes. Take a long, deep breath. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, send that body back up from the feet to the legs and the thighs and the hips and the back and the arms. Feel free to move them about or wiggle those arms and move and breathe and move and breathe and inhale deeply. As we continue to bring that energy back up through the neck and back to the top of the head, as we inhale deeply, one more time. And this time as we exhale, bring head forward, chin to chest, and slowly rotate the head to the left. Slowly bringing that head around to the back. Slow down. You're moving too fast. I can feel your energy. You should just be getting to the back. And slowly bringing that head back around to the right. Inhale. And bringing that head back to the front. Head up. Inhale deeply. And exhale, bringing the chin to the chest. And rotating the head around to the right. Slowly, slowly, slowly bringing the head back around to the back. Slow down. Moving a little too fast. And slowly bringing it around to the left. We're moving in very small increments, bringing it around to the right, chin to chest, head up, inhale deeply. And as you exhale, look to the left as far as you can, feeling a stretch in the right side of your neck. And bringing the head back, inhale deeply. And as you exhale, turn your head to the right as far as you can, feeling the stretch in the left of your neck. Head forward, inhale deeply. One more long, deep breath, inhale. Giving thanks for the breath. And as you exhale, I release, let go of any tension, negativity, fear, lack, or limitation. Two of the most powerful words on the planet that you will repeat to yourself or out loud. But when you speak out loud, you give notice to the universe and build that protective wall around you. I am happy. Yes, I am. I am. Two of the most powerful words. Take a deep breath. I am healthy. Feel that wall encompassing you. That's your power wall. I am happy. I am healthy. I am whole and complete. Now, as you breathe in and breathe out, allow that power of those words that you just said resonate. Let it marinate and just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, how does that feel? You are more powerful than you will ever know because they don't want you to know. But I'm here to tell you this morning that you have the power to change your life, your circumstances, and this pandemic if you just believe in the power of the word. Focus is the word of the day. Focus on what possibly could happen positive, not what couldn't happen. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just activated the happiness gene because we meditate here, not medicate. We meditate. Say it with me. We meditate, not medicate. And we meditate on the word. Whether the word comes from the word, from Holy Scripture, or it comes from your meditation time, from a book or a coloring book, whatever you choose to do, do it with the mindset that you are in control, not the images and the voices and the words that are coming to you from outer sources. You listen to the inner source, and I promise you that you will be just fine. Thank you so much, Naima Latif, our Executive Director of the Female Solution. Wonderful relaxation session. Thank you. I'm so glad you joined the session. So when you call in this morning at 515-605-9325, remember to tell me how the session felt for you this morning. I always like to know that. So when we come back, we're going to go to the phone lines. Oh, I see the phone lines are lit up. Let me do this commercial break right back, and I'll be right back, and you stay close right here.
You are tuned in to the Soulful Chicago Book Fair 2020 Vision Fundraising Campaign. That's right. You can support the vision of reviving Black literary excellence in the city by simply taking your $20 or more and donating it on our website. Visit www.soulfulchicagobookfair.com and click the Donate tab on our homepage, or give us a call at 646-359-6605, and we welcome you, helping us breathe literary life into the South Side of Chicago. We all say we would like to be wealthy, but wealth isn't determined by how much money you have. Wealth is determined by your power to define what money is. The dictionary defines money as something used as a way to pay for goods and services and to pay people for their work. So how would you like to have access to an unlimited source of money? Money that is not taxed by the government. Money that increases as you share the opportunity with others. Money that you can use to pay for goods and services and pay people for their work. I'm talking about Bitcoin. It's the future of independent wealth building. Bitcoin is the new money that you control. Get started building your wealth. Call 312-849-3456. That's 312-849-3456.
Are you constantly arguing with your spouse? Are your children misbehaving and acting out? Coming in the family of you enjoy? Have you been victim of domestic violence? Are you grieving in the loss of a loved one? Let us help you restore serenity to your life. At Serenity Family Social Services, we understand that good mental health is a result of emotional well-being. Our goal is to assist you and your family in removing emotional distress and restoring harmony and balance to your lives. We offer individual, couples, and family counseling. I'm Howard Williams, CEO of Serenity Family Social Services. Call us today at 312-315-4820. That's 312-315-4820.
Do you worry about finances, family, health, job, relationships? Are you in pain? Do you feel stuck? If you answer yes to any of these questions, help is available. Don't worry, you're not alone. It's part of the human process. We only feel this way because we haven't mastered the voices in your head. No hype, just down-to-earth, solid, workable tools and techniques that you can practice daily. It's really food for the soul. Whether you want to learn how not to worry about anything, reverse type 2 diabetes, publish a book, promote your product or service, or just make extra money. Take advantage of the deal of the day. Go to ZeldaSpeaks.com or call 312-409-6619. Mention promo code The Female Solution and get free shipping. That's ZeldaSpeaks.com or 312-409-6619. Stop worrying today. Visit ZeldaSpeaks.com.
Grand Rising, and thank you for joining us back here on the Female Solution. Hi, Learning with Zelda Speaks. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. We're just here to start your week off with the mindfulness stress relief session. It is Monday, fun day, stay inside day, and do what you need to do in order to help keep your sanity. And please do not turn on the TV, the information that you need. See, this is where faith and fear can't operate in the same space. You can't be, what do they call it? The FOMO, fear of missing out, FOMO, fear of missing out. You cannot be conscious and be in that state. If you are in that state, that lets you know that there's a little imbalance going on in your heart, in your spirit. And when you get quiet long enough, you will become so confident in your thoughts and in your being that what else is going on around you, you will hear it, you will take it in, but you don't have to allow it to run your life. And we don't want you to do that. We want you to stay ahead of the madness by spending some quiet time. That's all we do. I hope you enjoyed our quiet time this morning as we go to the phone lines. Area code 773-213. You are live on the Female Solution, Grand Rising. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Is it Zelda?
Yes, it is. Who's this? What's your name? Where are you calling?
This is Rhonda.
Oh, Rhonda! Yay!
I am so incredibly excited. My voice is a little hoarse, but I am just out of my mind. This morning I turned on and I said, she told me to turn on, and I've been listening to you, and it's always good to to hear your blog talk radio, but when you stopped promoting my coloring books, and I was like, she needs to be my main PR person. So I am excited, and as I look at them, every time I look at them, I think to myself, damn, you did that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yes, I did. Yes, I did. Girl, let me tell you, when I heard Iyanla Vanzant talking about coloring books, I said, wow, we're on the same wavelength. I'm not about to do a color. I write, and coloring ain't my thing. But the fact that you have it inside lines, see, I can follow some lines. So this is my first one, and I'm going to send this to you later on today because I'm going to take it out of here. And that way I can post it on the refrigerator, on the wall, in the bathroom. Because this is like subliminal programming, Rhonda. I don't know if you know this or not. Well, you're conscious. I'm sure you do. This is the kind of programming that will help us keep our sanity during this madness we're experiencing on the planet right now. So thank you. Can you just tell us a little bit about how this all got started? I mean, just tell us a little bit.
So it's so interesting. I just have to say that I had no idea that this pandemic was going to hit. I had no idea. It's just unbelievable. Like the universe is talking to you, and it's like it just came out at this time. And now, when you talk about, Iyanla Vanzant talking about coloring is very therapeutic and it's good for you and it's so relaxing. And I just came out at this time. And now that we're all like quarantined in the house, it's like been selling like crazy. I'm incredibly excited. So how it came about was, you and I have, go way, way back, though, that we're doing positive stuff for women and all of that. You started a business together and it's good for you and it's so relaxing. And it came back to me at this time. And it came back to me how fun that was. But so what happened was, I have been in this mindset. I've been coached and things of that sort with different coaches and have been all out there doing all kinds of things. My happy hour by my Happy Woman by Design, my happy hour events that I've been holding over at the Southwood Hotel and the Hilton over at Oakland. I've been holding events for the last 2 years for women. And I called it It's My Time Owning. So I call it my employ. It's my time owning for women 50 plus. You have come out one time and have been part of this. So I realized we just need some positive stuff happening in our lives.
Yeah.
And so for a long time, I've been trying to find what's the vehicle that I need to get out as much as possible of what I want women to get. And so these came to me, and I didn't want to come out with just one because I had all this stuff in my head. You and I, are you still here? Because I can go on and on. Just like stop.
No, go ahead.
So what happened was, I was thinking to myself, I have all of these ideas in my head, and I have ADD. I have proclaimed that, and not, it's just, I can just be all over. And I said, I don't want to come out with just one. I'll have all these things. I want to come out with like a set, and just like segregate it to specific topics. And that's what I've basically done. So I had 7 topics that I came out with, and there's 20 coloring pages per book. You also get a journal to journal as you are like thinking. I heard you saying this, and the whole meditation thing is just so lovely. You also get a journal, Zelda, and it helps you think about what you're doing. So it's reinforcing the learning. I'm real big on that. Mm-hmm. So can I just put you each one of the 7 books?
Please do. Please do, because I don't have them all, but I do have my favorite.
The health one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So start with that one. So health is everything, and everything is health. And it's actually basically my story. I became a health coach about 7 years ago through, this organization in New York for a whole year. I did the certification. I was doing workshops on how we as a people need to become healthier. So this whole health is everything and everything is health came about because our community, we all know that, the food desert, we all know all of that, but we need to start really doing things differently. And so as I was speaking and talking to different people, I said, I was hearing all the feedback, and I'm like, okay, that needs to be a book that I can just 20 pages all about health and how we take care of our health. And I have people in my family. I have a sister who's diabetic. I have another sister who's gone through breast cancer. I have brothers who, had some prostate problems and things of that sort. And so it's just so many different avenues of health that we don't even think about. We keep doing the same thing over and over. So this book kind of addresses all of that. Mm-hmm. And I just love it. It's beautiful. So that's your favorite. But you haven't seen all of them. But that one is a hot seller. The other one that I did was It's All About Me, which is a self-care book, right? It's all about me. And there's a story behind all of them. One day my husband and I, he was complaining about, everything is about me. And then instead of me being, defensive about that, I said, yeah, you're right, it is all about me.
Yes, it is.
Because in my mind, it goes to the analogy of the people on the plane. If you're shopping with small children, put the mask on you first. So I wanted to create a book like that. And basically, the self-care book, I want people to understand that it's not just about pampering. When you talk about self-care, it's not just about pampering. It includes emotional, physical, or spiritual care as well. And if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we give to other people? Right. My mom's 95 years old. I heard you say about a friend. She's 95 years old. And so it's for all of the caregivers that are out there, it's not an easy job. You do it out of love, and I do, but sometimes I'm telling you, okay, I called for a reason. Sometimes, it's hard.
Okay.
So we have to take care of ourselves. Give people the best of you instead of what's left of you. I love that word. So that's what the self-care book, 20 pages about, just taking care of yourself. And that's beautiful.
Say that again. Give the best of you.
Giving people the best of you instead of what's left of you.
Oh, wow. Instead of what's left of you. Wow. Yeah. I like that.
Because it can be good.
Yeah.
It can definitely be good. And then that's the two topics. And then the third one is, and I love this one because, when I was in the school system, I was working, for Northeastern for, 14 years and working in the school system with kids, and I see young girls. And, we need to really work on building our self-esteem, obviously, not just as young teenagers, because teenagers, guess what? They grow up to be. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Right.
So this book right here is called Start Your Relationship with You. And it's all about taking care of knowing that you are valued, knowing who you are. So I created this one to help women realize that the most successful relationship that one can have is the relationship with themselves.
That's powerful. Because we're always looking for it out there.
Right.
And it's,
exactly. I gotta do this to him, and I'm trying to do this. Don't get me started because I can get on a rant, but I'm not gonna go there. But it's all about, building your own confidence in yourself, and then when you're comfortable and good in yourself, then you can go out and find someone that is worthy of you because you're so much more confident in who you are. So I'm real big on the relationship about, you doing it for yourself and feeling that. You with me?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm even more with you on my favorite book, which I haven't started yet. If you don't cuss, then don't buy this book. I love it. If you don't cuss, then don't buy this book, A Coloring Book for Adults. This is funny. This is funny. Girl, what the what? Talk about this, please. Because we got to get to some other callers. But you got to talk about this one right quick. How did that come about?
If you don't cuss, don't buy this book.
Yeah.
It came about because, seriously, life sometimes is just more interesting when you can use those words that you really are deep inside of you, but you pull yourself back. Colorful language that can reduce stress, show humor, and feel good when spoken. And that's what this book is all about.
Wow.
I know that we always talk about dysfunctional families. There's one, and then I'll stop. There's one that I have in here, but I won't say, it says, I'm no longer paying attention to crazy it. Did you miss that memo, right?
Okay.
So the interesting thing is, every one of these books now that is pictures that look like us. You remember?
Right.
For us by us.
Thank you.
All of the images that you created is about us. So I'll stop here. I'll come back. There's 3 others, but that just gives you an idea. And you know, if you don't buy this book, you know that's my hottest seller. I can tell you a story about being at the Essence Festival, and women were like eating this with us. Okay, go ahead. Take the calls. I'm here. I love you for giving me the opportunity to showcase.
Oh, wonderful. And thank you so very much for taking the time out of your schedule to come and share this information with us. Let us go to the phone lines. Area code 312-961-1410. You are live on the Female Solution Grand Rising. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Marsha,
there she is. Thank you so much for joining us. Marsha is my guest today on the Female Solution. OMG. Let me tell you just a teeny weeny bit about this powerful sister. OMG. Marsha. I met Marsha. I met Marsha. Was I in school? Where did I meet you at, Marsha? At Columbia College? I don't even remember. Repeat that. Did you go to Columbia College?
Of course, we went broadcasting together.
Yes, ma'am. See, my memory is right on target. Thank you so very much. And we were the oldest women in the classes. I was almost 40. I was 38. So
what do you call the geriatrics?
we were the geriatric students, but I don't know if your experience was like mine, Marsha. But I'm sure it was, as a matter of fact, because the kids loved us because we had a little bit more wisdom and a little more something than the average student, because we had lived and had some life experiences. So Marsha and I have not only worked in radio together, but Marsha had also become a public speaker as a result of that. And we've been on the same speaking circuit. So this is a dynamite sister. If you don't know her, Marsha, tell us a little bit about yourself. See, because I could go on and on and on, but the people need to hear from you. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Marsha, and how this all came about.
Well, it starts with my family heritage. I was with my mom, who was a jazz aficionado, and we learned music and understood music while we cleaned house. That was a black thing back in the day.
Yeah,
but like television, so the important we got up, we cleaned house.
I hear a little static. Do you have something turned up? Can you turn it down?
How about that? Is that a little bit better?
That's a whole lot better.
Okay, I had my speaker on because, I was listening to your show on the speaker and I was walking around. So
oh, okay.
I wanted to get the full spectrum.
Okay.
But I am just on the iPhone right now.
Okay.
Of course, my young radio career started at home, playing music with my family, being a dancer, and loving music, and then God, who in his infinite wisdom took me from AT&T, where they were about to lay us off, and told me to return to school at our midlife crisis. And of course, I went to Columbia and began to learn who I really was. The start of the team with another destiny in life called radio broadcasting. And of course, God in his infinite wisdom is far more than we could ever, because he was there would be a lifelong friendship that would take us in different directions, and I became a intern for NBC. I was through the Oklahoma City bombings, covering those stories, and I realized news was too heartbreaking for me. I couldn't be a cold reporter and shove a mic into the face of grieving families.
I'm so glad you said that, Marsha. I got to interrupt you here because this is very important what you said, because you, having worked in a newsroom, you know some things that the general public doesn't know, such as the managing editor of the newsroom gets their instructions from corporate America, and they determine which news stories that we see.
Absolutely.
You know that. Talk a little bit about that so people will know that I'm not just making this up when I say this, because I worked in the newsroom and I saw how treacherous it is. So I just need you to touch on that for just a second.
Well, you know, it was a very, very difficult time because I was on the assignment desk, and
now what does
I was the one that was called.
What does assignment desk mean? What does that mean?
The assignment desk means that I am the first line of getting the information from the police department, the hospitals, what is going on out there, what's being shot, what's being burning or whatever. And then we feed this information to the producers who either send out the assignment reporters, they send out the reporters, and from there, they begin to formulate the stories that we see and on radio or here on television, or here on television, and here on radio. And it was some of those difficult times. Those assignments we were given the grueling task of going to those families and discussing those heartbreaking times that you would not expect, but of course all news is not news to the news media.
Say that.
It's been good news, okay? If it's not affecting a certain group of people that they want to highlight, or cover, and it will not be seen or heard.
Say that again, my sister. Somebody didn't hear you say that. You need to say that again.
Okay, if it's not covering a certain group of people on the negative side or another group of people on the positive side, we are not going to get that news. And that is distressful because all Black people are not bad people, and there is so much good in Black neighborhoods that will never be broadcast because it simply is not newsworthy.
And what did they say? If it bleeds, it leads. Explain what that means.
Absolutely.
Explain that.
Absolutely. And I said, I can't do this. I got out of the news media and went into radio where I can make people smile, and thus jazz radio became my home life. My 25-year career has been blessed with the interviews of people like Zelda, Lou Rawls.
Oh, wow.
Kenny Burrell. I mean, God has blessed my career in such a phenomenal way. Lou Rawls was one of those people that no one said I could get. And when I got him and he called and I said, Lou Rawls, they told me you would never call me. And he said, well, we just made them out of a lie.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and so then all of these interviews have been on the air, but God blessed me with the best career of my life, and that is to become the armor bearer to Isabel Brazier during the middle of my jazz career. He took my spiritual values to another level by showing me that I could be multifaceted, live in the world, but not be of the world.
Say that. Say that.
Okay? He took my show to such a level where even though I had a jazz show for 4 hours, he said you can never, ever open up the jazz show with anything but gospel, and then you can go into jazz.
Wow.
I need you to understand that your music comes from me.
Wow.
Without her.
Wow.
Zelda, for 25 years, he has graced my career with Nancy Wolf. I mean, I've been honored to be your sister in the media industry and watch you grow and take us to the level of ZeldaSpeaks. I remember the days of purple, Zelda. Remember when we used to wear the purple to go to your events when you had speaking engagements?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and to this very day, the coronavirus has taken us to a whole different level, and because you asked me to talk about that, working at home or not working at home, I want to share with you some of those things that God gave me to help us survive this pandemic with Him.
Marsha, I want you to hold that thought. It's 8:00. We need to take a quick commercial break, and I want you to share that information with our listening audience because it is crucial. We are at a time when we are bombarded with such negativity, And the fact that you can come on and talk about this information. If you just tuned in, we are speaking this morning with Marsha Noble, my good friend Marsha Noble. I've been knowing her for 25 plus years. We're talking about the coronavirus, how it affects working at home, and what a difference it can make in the quality of your life. Because as I read in the very first beginning, and I'll read it again when we come back, this time that we are experiencing right now is crucial. It's making us come together for one thing, and it's a whole lot of other things, but we'll talk about that. So just stay close, and we'll be right back on the Female Solution.
What happens when a group of people are kidnapped from their homes, smuggled away in chains, and held captive in a foreign land where they are tortured, raped, and forced to perform hard labor by the lash of a whip and under the constant threat of death? Slavery, the African American psychic trauma. What happens to the doctors, writers, scientists, builders, educators, and spiritual leaders from Africa's golden age? Who did they really capture and sell into slavery? Are all African Americans suffering from psychic trauma because of a conspiracy to hide their true identity? Do you have psychic trauma? Take the test on page 22 of the book and see. Order it online today at www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com. And get your personally autographed copy of the book, Slavery, the African American Psychic Trauma.
Oh man, I spent the Monday sun bill today. This sunlight is really expensive, especially during this season. I'll probably have to work overtime to pay it.
Well, you better pay it on time. We don't want the sun to go out and we're sitting up here all day in the dark. Wouldn't it be terrible if God charged us for sunlight? Well, thank God, the light and heat from the sun is free. So why are we paying such high bills for the energy we use in our homes? Because we don't know how to use solar energy, the free energy from the sun. You can convert your regular home to a solar energy home and save tremendously on your electric bill. Take a look at your electric bill. Wouldn't you like to reduce or possibly even eliminate that cost altogether? Let one of our solar consultants show you how. Call today, 312-849-3456, and schedule a free consultation. That's 312-849-3456. This is Minister Cynthia Marie Williams, spiritual counselor and advisor. I invite you to a private reading in the areas of business, health, finances, relationships, for an introductory cost of $20. Please call because there is a higher power that can help me help you. 312-802-4743. Peace and blessings to you all. Call me, 312-802-4743. Do you or your organization need space for events? Call the Florida Event Center at 2423 East 75th Street in Chicago. For your parties, banquets, award ceremonies, repasses, concerts, and business seminars. Available 7 days a week. Now under new management. Call us at the Florida at 773-663-2557. That is 773-663-2557.
Grand Rising, and thank you for joining us back here on the Female Solution. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. We're just here to start your week off with the Mindfulness Stress Relief Session. Today I am joined by radio personality, speaker, and lovely, phenomenal sister, Marsha Noble. We're talking about coronavirus, how it affects working at home, and if you're working at all. We've got so many calls. I want you to hold that thought for just a moment, Marsha. That question, we've got the switchboard lit up, 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak. Oop, I just disconnected that caller. I'm sorry. So give us a call back, whoever you were. I apologize. it's so small. I got these big glasses on. I should be able to see right. Anyway, Marsha, finish the thought as we were talking about how is the what was the question I asked you before the break?
You asked me to talk about how the virus is affecting us that was working at home.
Yes, working at home. Which is the title of the show. Right. Oh, and let me say hi to my Facebook viewers on social media. Good morning, Arthur, and to Kayla and Rhonda. Thank you so much all for calling in. If you want to call in, 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak, and I promise I won't cut you off. 910-734. Let's go and take this call. I accidentally cut it off. I don't know if that was the person. If that was the person, 910-734. You're live on the Female Solution Grand Rising. What's your name and where you calling from and what's your comment? Yes. This is who? Arthur. Arthur Simmons from North Carolina, is it? North Carolina's in the building. Thank you so much for calling in this morning, Arthur. What's your comment on today's show with our guest, Marsha Noble?
I think it was always a beautiful show this morning. Thank the Lord for it.
Oh, Blade. Did you enjoy the meditation? I'm sorry.
I'm enjoying you everything.
Bless your heart. Thank you. Thank you so very much. What's the weather down there? I'm just curious. What's the temperature? 80. Did you say 80? 80. Oh my goodness. If I could be there, I would. Because what is it today? 39, 40, 41, 42. It's twice the amount of heat. Oh wow. Well, thank you so much for calling in. And you sound a little muffled, Arthur. Yeah, we'll all be glad it leaves because it's hampering our progress. I'm gonna leave your mic open, Arthur, but I'm gonna let Marsha finish telling us the story about how the coronavirus is affecting working at home or working at all. So, Margaret, you want to go ahead? Marsha, and share that with us. But thank you, Arthur. I've still got you on the line. Yes. Go ahead.
Zelda, one of the things, are you there, Zelda?
Yes, loud and clear. I'm here.
Okay, right. One of the things I have learned to do is, first of all, concentrate. We should all learn to concentrate on the environment we control.
Uh-oh. Say that. Say that again. Say that again.
Concentrate on the environment you control right now.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you do. Figure out what's going on in your house. Don't worry about what's outside. Right now, your focus is on the home.
Yes.
Then you can begin to work in this manner.
Yes.
And what is when you determine the most important chores or things you need to do today. You can't do everything in one day.
No.
Do what's important. So if you have a family, get together, sit down, and determine what needs to be done first. Yes. Everything cannot be done all day.
Okay.
When you determine things in order, which is what the Bible talks about, things in order, then you will find the tension will ease, the pressure will lessen, and then you'll be able to move quickly through the day with less stress. So once you concentrate on the environment and determine the most important things, what does not need to be done today should not be done today. Don't do tomorrow because tomorrow's not yours. Do today. And then you'll find tomorrow will be easier because you will have mastered today. These are things I have had to do. And it works. And what you find that when you do that, you will relax your stress. If you are a family, the family needs to determine the time to be together and the time to be together. There needs to be a corner in everybody's house, even how big or small it is, where everybody can go Do something and do it alone. That gives them that private time, that peaceful time, that uninterrupted time, and then